So, on your album, The Woodlands, so the song itself, that bears the name of the larger album, I heard some brass on there. Is that right? And how did that come about? I'm just curious. Are you a brass player yourself,
Oh, okay.
or?
Yeah. So I love horns.
Hmm.
I like my big dream. Like if I could do anything in the world, I want a big band with a bunch of horns and a pedal steel guitar player. And but I have this like obsession with uh horn lines and being a band leader, and just like James Brown.
Right.
Now guys like Nathaniel Rateliff are doing it. Even like Bruno Mars has badass horns. Um, and so this was kind of like, it was the dream, like have horns on a song, and that was gonna be something like further down the line. And working with my producer Ken, he's one of my best friends. He's awesome.
Hmm.
Um, he oh, we worked really well together. It was like most of the album we actually wrote. So I had songs, I had lyrics, and I had everything, but most of the instrumentation, I would go to a recording session and I would just kind of write parts on the spot. And
Hmm.
because the way that we worked together, the way that environment was, it was just so conducive to creation. So most of the electric guitars you'll hear on the album, I kind of wrote while we were sitting there. But
Really?
we were burning through a lot of stuff and writing, and we were just thinking about like how can we make this song as huge as possible. Not like in terms of popularity, but we just wanted that final
The
chorus to hit.
grandiose sort of
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
And I always had these horns in the back of my head. Um, and I kind of looked at Ken. I was like, "You think it would be possible for us to, throw some horns on this?" And he said, like, "Yeah." He would never say no to an idea. Like we would
Hmm.
always try it. And if it didn't work, like we recorded a bunch of tracks that got cut from the album, but this one I called some guys from marching band.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I, I'm terrible at reading music, but I was staying up late, like notating the horns parts and checking them and making sure they fit. And I was like, emailing my band director and stuff. Um, and I got some guys, and one of them did it remotely, and then we had two other horns come in for the recording session, and so we did horns on the Woodlands, and then I also had a trumpet player on my song Sometimes, and then also a prayer. So that was like fulfilling a big dream of mine to have a horn line, and I'm the stuff that I'm writing now, I'm hoping to carry a bunch of that old school vibe and a bunch of that big band sound. So stay tuned.
Yeah.